I want to talk to you a little bit about nutrition slash label reading slash calories and choosing some items. When I started to shift my eating style, my eyes got open to portion sizes. I was really blown away. I've also started paying a lot closer attention to what nutrition labels say. So when I go to a nutrition label, first thing I look for is calories. How many calories in a serving? If it's something that would be calorically dense, meaning it has a lot of calories, I'm probably going to refrain from it if I'm in fat loss, because it's gonna mean that I'm gonna get a low volume. I'm probably going to be left hungry. Usually when we're in fat loss, we experience a little bit of hunger anyway. The next thing I look at, aside from calories, is I'll look at the macros. How much fat, carbs, protein. I wanna make sure that there's not a lot of added sugar in it. We wanna keep our added sugar below 25 grams a day. I would challenge you to give that a shot and try that. First up, I've got good old golden grams. I'm gonna look at the label. The label's gonna tell me there's 150 calories in a serving. So I'm thinking, that's not so bad, right? I might come down here, there's only 1.5 grams of fat. There's 34 grams of carbohydrates, 12 grams of added sugar, meaning 3 teaspoons of sugar per serving, 2 grams of protein, and only 2 grams of fiber. Let's just see. It says 40 grams or 1 cup. Use a food scale as opposed to something like a measuring cup. Okay. Not sure if that's disturbing, but there's really not a lot of cereal in here. Normally, people would pour a bowl. I know, well, like my kids would pour a bowl probably closer to this size. That's over double the serving. Okay, so this is over 300 calories. More importantly, this is gonna have over 6 teaspoons of sugar in it. That's not a great way to start the day. I know already that serving size, even though it's only 150 calories, the serving size sucks on that. That is not going to fill me up. Is it bad to have it on occasion? No, it can be part of your carbohydrate intake. Yes, with control. Some other common items. I've got chocolate right here. This stuff is delicious. So when I get chocolate, I make sure to get really dark, 80% or more. This tells me that there's 160 calories in a serving, and a serving is 2 squares, not the whole candy bar, right? That's 2 squares. So this is 160 calories. It's great to be able to use this as a fat source. Another one, almonds. Nuts are great, but calories are calories. So if you're trying to lose fat, you need to take in less calories. These things are on plan. These are legit things, but they need to be controlled. 180 calories in a serving. A serving is 30 grams. That is a serving of almonds. Now, if you're taking a bunch of handfuls of these a day, that's gonna add up really fast. Great source of fat, but be aware of portion size. Another one, cheese. This is one that is so easy. You just throw cheese on everything, right? Cheese, cheese, cheese. A serving of cheese is 28 grams. The kind of cheese you use depends. Like this one is 100 calories, some are 110. I will measure out 28 grams. This is a serving of cheese right here. It's almost like you can just take your hand, pinch it in the bag. That's a serving of cheese. The other one that we have is mayonnaise. We can look at this nutrition label and it's gonna tell me there's 90 calories in a serving. A serving is 13 grams. You got a blob there. So depending on what you're making, that might be plenty, it might not be. So just be aware of what your portions are according to your labels. And I highly, highly suggest getting one of these to, at the very least, have your eyes opened to what portion sizes look like. I would love to hear from you, kind of like what your thoughts are, what surprises you the most, if your eyes get a little bit more open to what added sugars are in some of these items. If you have any questions, be sure to let me know. I'm happy to help you answer them.